I want to tell you something I wish someone had told me 3 years ago, when I was sitting in a room that felt too small, with a life that felt like it belonged to someone else. I had dreams. Big ones. I talked about them constantly. I had notebooks full of plans, playlists full of motivation, and absolutely nothing to show for it. Because talking about your dreams is not the same as chasing them. And that difference, that gap, is where most people quietly lose everything. Stay with me until the end of this video. Because what I am about to share changed my life, and I believe it will change yours too. Here is what nobody tells you about being stuck. It does not feel dramatic. It does not feel like a crisis. It feels like a Tuesday. I remember waking up one morning, alarm going off at 7 a.m., hitting snooze 4 times. Not because I was tired, but because I had no real reason to get up. No urgency. No mission. Just another day I had not decided to own. That is the real problem. Not laziness. Not lack of talent. It is the slow erosion of discipline when we keep telling ourselves we will start tomorrow, and tomorrow becomes a habit we cannot break. Consistency is not sexy. It does not trend. Nobody posts about the 47th day in a row they showed up, but that is exactly the day everything starts to change. While you are waiting to feel motivated, someone with your same dream woke up this morning without motivation, without energy, without certainty, and showed up anyway. That is the uncomfortable truth about consistency. The people winning are not more gifted than you. They are not luckier than you. They simply decided, on the days it was hardest, that they were not going to quit on themselves. I had a friend. Same city, same background, same starting point as me. We used to talk about building something of our own. I kept planning. He kept building, imperfectly, messily, slowly. 2 years later, I was still planning. He had already arrived. The gap between where you are and where you want to be is not talent. It is not timing. It is the number of days you chose comfort over commitment. And every single day you delay, that gap does not stay the same. It widens. Quietly. Painfully. Until one day you look up and wonder, how did everyone else get so far ahead? So what changed for me? One decision. One brutal, honest decision, that I was done negotiating with my own potential. I stopped waiting to feel ready and started showing up broken, scared, and uncertain, because I realized that readiness is not something you find. It is something you build. One small action at a time. Here is what I did, and what you can do starting today. First, shrink the start. Do not try to change everything. Pick one thing. Wake up 30 minutes earlier. Write one paragraph. Make one call. Small starts are not weak. They are the only starts that last. Second, show up on the bad days. Motivation will leave you. Discipline will not, if you build it like a muscle, rep by rep, day by day. The day you do not feel like it is the most important day you show up. Third, measure your consistency, not your results. Results take time. Consistency is something you can win at today. And every win builds the identity of someone who does not quit. The morning I decided to stop waiting, I did not do anything grand. I simply made my bed, opened my laptop, and wrote one sentence. That was it. But I showed up the next day. And the next. 6 months later, that one sentence had become something real. I do not know where you are right now. Maybe you are in that room I was in, too small, too quiet, too heavy with everything you have not yet done. But I need you to know this, the version of you that keeps showing up, even when it is hard, even when no one is watching, even when the results are not there yet, that version of you is already winning. So here is what I want you to do right now. Drop a comment below, just one word, that describes the one thing you are committing to show up for consistently from today. One word. That is your promise to yourself. If this video spoke to something inside you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe to keep standing tall. Because every week, we come back here and we fight for the life we know we are capable of living. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are right on time, if you start now. Keep standing tall. Let's go.